International media's reporting is being criticized, how it is downplayed, has soft-pedaled for the radical Islamist terrorists, especially with regard to the Pahalgam terror attack. And that's just one of the newspapers, I can tell you, the news portals in several international media that is being shared in horror by people across the world. USA's House Foreign Affairs panel has slammed the Daily New York Times. Look at that. At least 24 tourists gunned down by militants in Kashmir. Terrorists who pulled down trousers, who asked faith, who left the women to go tell the tale to rest of the country while they deliberately targeted the men are not simply militants or gunmen, as the BBC reported. US Daily calls Lashkar terrorists simply militants, and terrorists, remember, so radicalized and brainwashed. The US Foreign Affairs panel has called them out. They've basically cancelled the word militants and said, here, we fixed it for you, that it's a terror attack. Why is it so difficult for some in the international media to call, especially when it comes to Muslim Islamic extremists, soft-peddling them as militants, gunmen? For once, why cannot be acknowledged? Why does the Prime Minister of a country like Prime Minister Modi has to say a terror attack and that gets quoted? Shivani Sharma is joining me for the latest on that. Shivani, like, for example, India, and because I keep observing these international media portals, we've seen it for a long time, so I wasn't surprised. But do you think it's good that even America's Foreign Affairs panel or committees are noticing that when they talk of what has happened in real time for the world to see, is being so downplayed, soft-pedaled?
Pooja, see, after Pahalgam attack, we've seen how the world leaders have not only spoken to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but all these diplomats have stood in solidarity. They've condemned this attack, and this one of media house or media portal, which is reporting in a very biased manner, has been now slammed itself by the United States. And this is how the acknowledgement of the whole world is coming towards India, that Pakistan is conducting these terror attacks on India, and they are not only condemning Pakistan, they are standing with India, and they are getting the BBC sort of publications and the others who have been downplaying these terror attacks are now getting slammed by their own people. So until this date, India used to say that this perception is biased, but now they are getting slammed themselves, and everybody acknowledges how Pakistan has been harboring terror on its soil against India. And Pahalgam attack has been one of the most heinous, most cowardly attacks.
Keep tracking all the latest on that. And a reminder, because remember, these are first drafts of history. How can you soft pedal, which has been the worst brutal attack so closely that was done, targeted, and then using soft words with regard to this attack?